Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we talk about industrial location theory. Industrial location theory by Weber. Uh, Weber, a German economist, regional economist, propounded his theory in 1909 in his classic work Are Uber den Standard dot der Industrien. Uber den Standard dot der Industrien. यह जर्मन जोग्राफर थे, जर्मन इकोनॉमिस्ट थे। तो इन्होंने अपने जर्मन भाषा में एक क्लासिक वर्क को प्रेजेंट किया 1909। In 1929, after 20 years, its English version come. So, what about industrial location? What factors uh, determine for a location to be set up industry? He basically talk about principle of least cost approach. Principle of least cost location theory कहा जाता है। least cost location theory. So his work is basically deterministic as well as normative approach. The Weber model provided the foundation for variable cost analysis. Weber साहब का जो मॉडल है that provided basically a foundation for variable cost analysis, which dominated the study of industrial location for many decades. They measure, they have some objective. They had some objectives. First objective is that to ascertain the minimum cost of location of an industry. To ascertain minimum cost of location of an industry. Second objective, to establish relationship. Transport cost play a vital role in selection of industrial location. To prove that irrespective of socio-economic and political conditions, the location of industries depend on transport cost. Transportation cost in the location of industries is universal. These are objectives. He made assumptions that isolated state, talked about isolated state, isotrophic surfaces. He talked about isotrophic surfaces, that is climate, drainage pattern, means of transportation, all are same. He talked about a perfect competition. These are assumptions. He talked about perfect competition among the market, in the markets. He said market is the sole space for consumption. The labor is static and the wages are uniform in the region. He talked about labor as a localized and the wages are uniform in the region. There is uniform demand for a product at all stations, resulting in a uniform price, and therefore the plant factory located at the point of least cost would get the highest profits. We were on the basis of quality and purity divided the raw material into two categories. Ubiquitous raw material, ubiquitous that is found everywhere. Example, water, air, sunshine, land, soil, etc. And fixed raw materials confined to a particular region, such as iron, ore, copper, or some minerals, manganese ores, ityadi, etc. The raw materials had been classified into two parts: pure raw material or impure raw material. Uh, what do you mean by pure raw material? Pure raw material, that is that raw material which does not lose weight after processing. वैसे कच्चा माल जो उपयोग या कहें कि अपने प्रोसेसिंग के दरमियान कुछ सामान बनने के बाद वजन बराबर रहता है, तो वह प्योर रॉ मटेरियल कहलाता है। इम्प्योर रॉ मटेरियल में क्या होगा कि जो कच्चा माल है वह आफ्टर प्रोसेसिंग उसका वजन घटे। और प्योर रॉ मटेरियल में कॉटन आते हैं, और कहें कि इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स गुड्स, ये सब प्योर रॉ मटेरियल होते हैं। लेकिन अगर हम बात करें आयरन ओर्स की, तो अगर 10 टन आयरन ओर्स को प्रोसेसिंग में डाला जाए सरिया बनाने के लिए, तो 1 टन आयरन ओर 1 टन सरिया बन के तैयार होगा। तो यह क्या दर्शाता है कि इम्प्योरिटीज नॉटन है, वो इम्प्योर कहलाता है। इम्प्योर रॉ मटेरियल्स, दैट इज weight losing and weight gaining. Pure is equal to weight gaining, and impure is equal to weight losing. Postulations की बात करें तो the factors that control the location of industries are under, कौन कौन से फैक्टर कंट्रोल करते हैं लोकेशन ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज को, वह इस प्रकार है। पहला, फर्स्ट कहें बात करें तो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट, इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट जिसको कहते हैं, यह एक जनरल बातें हैं, जनरल फैक्टर है। दूसरा फैक्टर है इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ लेबर कॉस्ट, ये भी जनरल बातें हैं, जनरल टर्म है। और तीसरा स्पेसिफिक जो फैक्टर्स है दैट इन्फ्लुएंस इंडस्ट्रियल लोकेशन एज एग्लोमरेशन ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल एग्लोमरेशन, लोकल और स्पेशल फैक्टर के अंतर्गत आते हैं। अब क्या है कि ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉस्ट को एक बार देख लें, तो ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉस्ट में अगर रॉ मटेरियल एक है, मार्केट है, तो लोकेशन कहाँ कहाँ हो सकता है? That is at market, at near the raw material, or in between them. लेकिन if more than one raw materials are used to prepare a goods that is sold to the in market, then a condition developed, that is condition of locational triangle. So where the profit is maximum, savings maximum, these all are the sole factor of industrial location where transport cost minimum. Suppose if a condition developed, raw material, raw material, raw material 1, raw material 2, and market. If raw material 1 is impure and raw material 2 is pure and ubiquitous, if a condition of is developed as raw material 1 and raw material 2, and the nature of raw material is impure, then the location of industries should be near the raw material. Now condition 2 developed. If raw material 1 is pure and ubiquitous, raw material 2 is impure and localized, then the location of industries is at the raw material 2, which is impure, localized. So all these. Now effects of influence of labor cost. Labor cost also play important role. The shifting away from the minimum transport cost location to labor's location has happened only when the savings is occurred after additional transport cost of labor is added, then shift occurred near the labor cost. Here Weber talk about Isoda pen. Isoda pen, a line joining equal transport and labor cost location. And third one, effect of agglomeration. Agglomeration of industries, influence of agglomeration. It also occurs and helpful in profit maximizing and savings. As many tertiary and quaternary services, for alone industry is not profitable. But if agglomeration of such industries which occurred at one place, then the quaternary services, tertiary services like banking, financing, all these operating services easily available at profit. So all these are about Weber industrial location theory. So now, what are its drawbacks? The first one drawback is that he talked about man as a rational and economic, but man is not always rational and economic. The industrialist, the man's nature, behavioral approaches also affect the location of industries. Uh, he gave more emphasis to profit maximization, or we say least cost location. Uh, he talked about only one market, but this is not possible in today's time. So all these are about Weber's location theory. Thank you.